Oh my gosh, my amazing friends, your boy Ian is back, and today we're going to talk about something that's just, I don't know, it's crazy. For 9 long years, my dears, 9 years, I really thought that was it, that she was the one, forever. But then, what happened? New year, new tears, new ex? Is it always going to be like this? We're like a broken record stuck on the song, I wish everyone had that. It's tiring, right? The kind where you give everything, even your soul, but in the end, you're still the loser. And the most painful part, the one you trusted, the one you told all your secrets to, is the one who spreads them around like gossip on the street corner. Seriously, the relationship you thought was a private villa turned out to be a public restroom that everyone just walked into. So today, my siblings, we are breaking up. Not with a partner, because I don't have one anymore, right? We are breaking up with monogamy. Enough with the pain, enough with being foolish for just one person. This is my declaration of independence. If King Solomon could handle 700 wives and 300 concubines, why should I settle for one who will only hurt me? So join me on this journey. I'll vent my frustrations, and I'll give advice from a broken heart that's slowly getting back on its feet. This is the start of a new chapter. A chapter where we won't cry over just one person anymore. Because if love is a buffet, why would you settle for just rice when you can taste everything? Let's go. Unbreak my heart, but let's make it 10. Just kidding. First of all, the first rule, I'm done with monogamy. Period. No erasing. 9 years, my friends. 9 years of love, hope, and foolishness. You thought that was it. The kind where you're already planning your future together, what you'll name your kids, where you'll live. Then one day, you just wake up, boom, gone, like a bubble, suddenly vanished. And the painful part is, it didn't just happen once, it's a repeating cycle of pain. New year, new beginnings, right? But for me, new year, new ex, I couldn't move on because I really thought she was the one. And she had the nerve to spread our relationship around like a free sample at the mall. So now, it's official. We're breaking up, monogamy. You're not the problem, I am. I'm tired of getting hurt. I don't want to invest all my feelings in one basket only for it to be dropped in the end. If your definition of loyalty is foolishness, I'm sorry, but I've graduated from that with honors. So to all of you who still believe in the one, good luck to you. Me? I'm officially unsubscribing from that belief system. The era of being weak for one woman is over. It's time for a revolution of the heart. And the first step is rejecting the idea that there's only one person for you. Second rule. The past should be forgotten, not revisited. I just tried a second relationship and I thought this was the new one. I thought I had moved on from the nightmare of monogamy. But what? History repeats itself, as they say. And that's when I realized, if cheating is adultery for them, then for me, exploring is also concubinage. Fair is fair. If they can mess around while you're still together, why should I lock myself in the memories of someone who's gone? Time to move on, girls, and the first step? Burn all the evidence. Those 100 love letters you wrote for him, use them as kindling. Those sweet pictures of you two, delete them, don't archive them. His gifts, have a garage sale, at least you'll make some money. We need to declutter, not just our homes but also our hearts. Don't let your heart become a museum of past relationships. There should always be empty space for new arrivals. So, let's make a pact. This is the official end of an era. We're done with them. Burn, baby, burn! The smoke from that is your sign that you're free. And the third rule, which is super important, I'm done with one-to-one relationships. I've proven it, monogamy isn't for me. I tried bigamy in my head, but it seemed messy too. So, what's the conclusion? One-to-one for me is a form of foolishness. The kind where you know you're going to get hurt, but you go for it anyway. It's like taking an exam, where you know your answer is wrong, but you still write it down. Just repeating the same thing. You'll just repeat the mistake, hoping for a different result. Isn't that the definition of insanity? So my friends, let's level up. If we're not meant for one-to-one, then let's not force it. It's like wearing size 7 shoes when your feet are size 10. It hurts, it causes blisters, and in the end you can't walk properly. The solution? We're going one-to-many now. Think about it, if there are many of them, you won't focus on just one. If one hurts you, you still have a backup. You won't cry in a corner because you have someone else to talk to. This isn't about being promiscuous. It's about self-preservation. It's about protecting your heart from another catastrophic heartbreak. Chapter 4. Embrace polyamory. This is better. Fourth rule, are you P-axis? Because polyamory is way better. In 18 years, 2 exes, 1,000 heartbreaks. Think about that. 18 years of my life. If you calculate my tears, I might have filled La Mesa Dam. And in all that time I realized all the fish in the sea, for sure, have already been messed with by our exes. Do you get it? While we're crying and moping, they're partying. They've moved on to others, and even more others. Why should we be left behind? So the answer is polyamory. Don't be afraid of the word, it's not a sin. For me it's freedom. Freedom to love without being confined to just one person. Freedom to explore connections with different people. Think about it. If every person is a book, why would you read the same book over and over again when there's a whole library waiting for you? Each one has a different story, a different lesson. Let's move on from the fairy tale of the one. The real happy ending is when you're happy, and that doesn't depend on just one person. Embrace the possibilities. Chapter 5. DNA and trust issues. The backup plan. The fifth rule. This one's a bit serious. Are you DNA? Because I need to know the truth. Here we go, a bit of practical talk. In this world full of doubt, trust issues are real, especially if you're coming from a relationship ruined by lies. So, in this new setup, there must be rules. For example, when it comes to family matters. If I find out that's not my child, oh no, we're going to have problems. I won't be a martyr. I won't play the role of Joseph, the stepdad. My heart has already been hurt and now my pride and blood too? No way. I'll let you go. I'll find someone else. I'll leave the ex who caused the trouble. It's that simple. This is where the beauty of polygamy comes in. You have options. You won't be afraid of being left alone. If one isn't loyal, there are others who can be worthy. This is the ultimate safety net. So, for those entering this kind of setup, be straightforward. Polygamy or you're out. You need inner strength and practicality. You can't just rely on your heart, you also need to use your brain, so in the end, you're not left speechless. Chapter 6. Let love be dynamic, the letter A of love. Sixth rule, love is dynamic, like the letter A. What's the connection? Let me explain. Your first love, your first impression of a person, that's the beginning, like the first stroke of the letter A. But as time goes on, it changes. People's minds change, feelings change, situations change. The person you loved yesterday is not the person you're facing today. And the person you're facing today, you don't know who they'll be tomorrow. It's a constant state of flux. So if you force a static idea of love, you lose. You won't recognize their true self anymore because even they don't know themselves anymore. Love isn't a picture framed on a wall, it's a video that's constantly moving. There are plot twists, new characters coming in, so your love should be just as dynamic, flexible, able to adjust. If love is a dance, you can't just know one step. You have to learn to move to different tunes. Seventh rule for all the women out there, so you, woman, go and court someone. Enough with being a damsel in distress waiting in a tower. It's 2024. If you like someone, then tell them. If you have a type, then court them. Why is it always us men who have to make the effort, adjust, and get tired? And then when you reject us, we're the ones who lose? That's not in style anymore. Love is not a one-way street, it should be two-way, give and take. If I courted you and you rejected me and then you say, my love for you isn't about courting, what do you want me to do? Wait around? Love is blind, yes, but we're not blind to the truth that effort is needed from both sides. So girls, it's your time to shine. Show that you can initiate. Show that love isn't just about receiving, but also about giving. Women should court. Who knows, the person you like might just be waiting for you too. Don't be afraid. Rejection is part of life. What if is scarier? Eighth rule, and this is the most serious of all. In polygamy, maturity is needed and its foundation is consent. Yes, everything, as in everything, must have consent. No forcing, no trickery, no hiding. This is the difference between a healthy and mature polyamorous relationship and a messy and toxic situation. Everyone involved must know the setup. Everyone must agree. There must be open communication, honesty, and transparency. This isn't a free-for-all where Batman takes care of everything. There are rules, boundaries, and respect. If ex-monogamy and ex-bigamy acted without your consent, if they cheated secretly, that's wrong. That's cheating. Sorry, but polygamy is different. Here, an agreement is an agreement. Consent is important. Before you enter, before someone new enters, it must be discussed. If one person doesn't agree, it's a no-go. It's that simple, but it's that hard to do if you're not mature. This is for people who can handle their emotions and respect the feelings of others. If you can't, don't try it. The ninth rule is a reality check. If I can't gain anything from you anymore, I'll leave. In any relationship, whether monogamous or polygamous, you need to ask yourself, is this still going somewhere? Is this still helping me as a person? If the answer is no, and if you know you're no longer distinguishing right from wrong just because of love, will you still let your heart rule? Sometimes we need to be smart. We need to use our brains. Don't be a slave to emotions. Once I know and feel that we were meant to meet but not meant to be, I'll let go. No second thoughts, no what-ifs. Love shouldn't be a punishment. It shouldn't be a cross you carry for life. If there's more pain than joy, if there are more tears than laughter, it's a sign. It's a sign to pack your bags and leave. Letting go isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of courage. Courage to choose yourself. Courage to believe that something better is waiting for you. And finally, the 10th rule, my cry and call to action. Legislate this 69.69 article. Just kidding. But seriously, legalize polygamy in the Philippines now. If other things are becoming legal, why not a setup that, if done right, is full of consent, honesty, and love? I will be the president of polygamy in the Philippines right now. I will start a movement for hearts tired of the traditional setup that always ends in pain and deception. This is the final goodbye. Goodbye, ex-mano, goodbye, ex-biga. I don't love you anymore and I won't be fooled by your system anymore. So we're polygamous now. This is my truth. This is what I believe in. If you think this is wrong, that's okay. But for me, and for many like me who are tired of getting hurt, this might be the answer. The important thing is to be true to yourself. And for me, this is my truth. The era of one is over. The era of many has begun. Long live the free. There you have it, my amazing friends. I've shared the 10 rules from my broken but fighting heart. Maybe for others this is nonsense. Maybe you'll think, what is Ian even talking about? But you know, this is my truth. This is the result of 9 years of pain, 2 failed relationships, 1,000 nights of crying. I'm not saying this is the right path for everyone, but I am saying that there are other paths besides the one we're used to. There are other options. And it's not bad to explore them. The most important thing in all of this is self-love. Before you love 1, 2, or 100, you must first have complete self-love. Don't look for another person to complete you. You should be whole before entering any relationship. Polygamy, for me, isn't about collecting people. It's about expanding your capacity to love, understand, and respect without sacrificing your own peace and happiness. So whatever you choose, monogamy, polyamory, or being single and happy, the important thing is to be true to yourself and be happy. Don't be afraid to break the mold and create your own story. Life is too short to live by other people's rules. This is Ian, signing off, and remember, a heart is like an umbrella. It's more useful when open. Open it to many possibilities. Until next time, goodbye.